Got two bars. One, two, three.
She was a knockout, a feminine fatale. Every man that she met would purr like a kitten. They were smitten too.
My relationship with singing jazz and writing lyrics within a jazz context has been an enduring part of my own musical history, starting with my first record, First Light, where I had written lyrics to solos by trumpeter Chet Baker, as well as new vocal treatments of music by Freddie Hubbard and Claire Fisher and Chick Corea. Since then and now, I've made a lot of music, but none of it in a straight-ahead jazz context. I thought it was about time I revisited that mode. My new CD, Unlikely Valentine, is the result.
Like your bloodshot drunken eyes, like a house of cards on fire, like a cherry on the vine, a sweet unlikely Valentine.
I wanted to make sure there was plenty of variation in the record, some straight-ahead jazz swinging stuff, some bebop, a little bit of Latin music, and even the soul jazz arrangement we did on Love Potion No. 9.
She's got a pad down on Hollywood and Vine, selling little bottles of Love Potion No. 9.
We recorded 3 days consecutively, and we had so much talent in the room, it was scary. Bill Cunliffe was my first choice for arrangers on the project. We had a history of working together in the past, and I knew he had the chops to write some cool horn charts for me. I recruited Mitchell Foreman to arrange and produce half of the record. He brings this sort of fun and humor into everything he does. I thought it would be interesting to have these two genius keyboard guys balance each other out on the record and bring a lot of ideas, and it really worked out great.
I won't scat, when it starts with that part, I just stop. It's not my forte, just not where I'm at.
For guitar, it had to be my friend Pat Kelly. He just lifts everything up and makes it cooler than it was before. John Leftwich is another longtime friend of mine. He brings a special something to everything he plays on. Drummer Jake Reed really came through. He has a deep pocket and bringing fresh ideas to all the arrangements. We had Bob Shepard playing all the saxes. Boy, he brought his A game. Bob McChesney is a trombone player. I hadn't worked with Bob before, but I knew he was a monster. I had heard Ron Stout play on other people's records. I knew I wanted Ron on this record, especially to solo on my tune Love's Carousel. We set up shop at Tritone Recorders in Glendale, California, and recorded 3 days straight. And Tally Sherwood is the owner and engineer at Tritone, and he was a clear choice for me. When creative people come together on a project like this, it's important that the atmosphere be right so that everyone can bring forth the most creativity, in a relaxed kind of vibe.
Love was a word, impossible and absurd, a destiny I couldn't see till now.
I was a jazz singer, professionally a lot of years ago, and I was very serious about it. But then I kind of got away from it, although I still identified inside as a jazz singer. So this record for me was sort of like coming full circle back to my roots and my first love, singing jazz.
Such beauty in motion, hips rolling just like the ocean. That's Betty, she captures every single line.
You ever been to a club and you go to hear your favorite band and they come out and they play this set and it's really great and everybody's loving the music, and then the band takes a break and everyone starts chatting and time goes by and more time goes by and the band's not coming back to play their second set and everyone's saying, "Where's the band?" Well, I feel like I've been on a really long break, and this record is set 2 on Saturday night.